What
Or
number is
save
it?
machine. Whatever the freak you're
28.
doing to keep this
20
table
what?
simple.
28.
Good job.
29.
Nope.
30.
So close.
Wrong direction. What happened
60.
last time?
7.
That
I
is
have apparently been disconnected.
skill issue. What happened last time?
We went into a town.
Apparently, since I've
There's
been-
apparently
oh,
things
never mind.
that are going bump in the dark and bite in the night.
Yeah?
That's,
Someone give us a recap.
I already did. You're welcome.
Wait, so last time on D&D,
Yeah.
the brave intrepids went onwards and forwards into the country of mud and magic, and we're going towards Buddyville, and the mountains, and
Buddyville.
and by going to the mountains, we met Troll Lady.
Uh-huh.
And she was looking for her hand,
Yeah.
or like a connecting bit for her hand,
Her cuff.
and yeah, and Chime healed her a little bit, but not like all the way full, but like made it so that her lungs weren't constantly in pain and like spitting up blood.
All the fluid.
Yeah. And then we all cooperated on finding the wristy bit. We found it. We gave it back to her. She was super happy and let us cross her bridge, which means Are you good?
I don't know. Maybe.
She's alive.
I'm alive.
Drink water.
Oh, I have water.
Well,
then we
apparently,
crossed a bridge to Bunnytown.
Yeah.
Apparently, Tabletop Sim doesn't want me to connect to your game.
Have you tried relaunching it?
Not yet.
Try that. Anyway. So. What happened when we got to Lipgriff, guys? Fuck.
We found.
Give a recap. I'm gonna get water.
Obra.
Some shady shit.
So what?
We went to Lipcraft? Nani the fuck?
To Bunnyville?
No.
No, I mean,
Not?
no. Trying to shut it off and turn it on again didn't work.
Did we successfully get to Bunnyville?
No.
Huh?
Turning it off and on again did not work, Hijack. As a matter of fact, it immediately crashed the moment I turned it on.
Try restarting your computer. It's crashing by the time you turn on. That's... It's your side. Anyway.
Did we we did not successfully make it to Bunnyville.
No.
Bunnyland.
We're not going
Bunny
to-
Kingdom?
That's that different continent.
Bunny Empire.
Sure. We made our way over to Leichenstadt through the
Hate this.
Suiciders Bridge, in which we met a troll whose name was... Do you remember? Henkazar. So,
Belzar.
this is Belzar's mom.
I know it is. I said that.
Yeah. After making our way into Lipcriff, we...
Are you sure it's Lipcraft?
Leichenstadt.
There we go.
And Leichenstadt is the town of the werewolves?
There's no werewolf town.
Were bunnies?
Where are you getting your lore?
Everywhere.
Where are you getting these ideas?
I really thought that you guys were going to the bunny town for the were bunnies.
No.
What bunny town?
What?
Where the bunnies are from. We have
First of
two of them.
Don't talk.
Three of them. Huh?
they're,
That's
were,
unbuilt. It's
they
the
were
wrong continent.
wrong continent.
The bunnies from Bunnyville.
From Bunnyville.
Yes,
Yeah,
Bunnyfield,
because-
the whole ass kingdom.
Yes.
I hate this. Insulting my town naming.
Yep. You're way too
Bunnyville's an
serious with it.
insult? I apologize.
We were making our way to Leichenstadt, of which we found out Leichenstadt was on a sort of
Lockdown.
because apparently there is a criminal running around, in which we find out was, for some reason, Genfer, a friend of Flick and Aura.
Me.
With a little bit of searching and a very panicked Bunny, after getting in, after dropping a name card about someone apparently, a little bit of help from someone apparently, one of us know, where, is it here or here? It's here. One of us knew inside of the Council of 12. After breaking in, we make a rush in order to try to find and help Genfer, in which we find someone who, we find Oprah.
Obama.
However, he's a bit different. He was acting strangely, sounding
Coherent.
normal? He was sounding coherent. And he was
That's-
calling himself a Mazikeen.
What?
He's a masochist.
After doing something, Oprah seemed to revert back to his normal self, in which we took Genfer back to... Oh god, I'm dying. Holy shit.
Please
I'm gonna
don't
be
die.
honest.
No promise.
I'm gonna be honest. Hijack's way of naming
You need a
things.
break?
Magic King would totally stand for masochist. 100%.
No, I'm good. I breathed where I was supposed to eat.
I know how that feels.
My lungs were hungry. I breathed. I brove in.
Breathe the
gravy.
did it?
I brove in
Don't
gravy.
Don't
And
breathe
hang
in your
up-
gravy.
Don't breathe gravy, and it's bad for your lungs. In which we retreat back to Christopher, who we are doing a quick small task for in order to get some mountain climbing gear in order to go up Mount Bonobo. Right, Mount Bonobo. Mount Bonobo, yay!
remember.
I know my places.
But-
I made them.
but- Going back to the gravy thing.
No.
Don't eat gravy, but always put alphabet soup in your brain. Make you smarter.
Mm-hmm. After retreating to Christopher, he uses his ring in order to sort of confine Genfer in order to hide him for a bit. And Lim had a conversation with his patron, talking about how he has a number of cousins, his mother and his father and his grandmother, and a few siblings are all partaking in some sort of family feud. In
Oh,
which
there I go again.
rewards.
Not the fun game show kind either.
This is Lim the Bone Man.
Magical power. Lim the Bone Man.
And
Has
unfortunately, I got
living
disconnected
relatives.
from the table.
Did you get disconnected?
Yes.
I got disconnected. Oh,
Completely.
everyone
I
got disconnected.
thought
Okay.
Lim
Okay.
the Bone Man was a demon.
He is a fiend. We're gonna just restart.
A fiend with non-demon relatives?
Demons and fiends are
Devils and demons are different, yeah.
Excuse me. Non-fiend family? Or fiend family?
non-fiend family.
Mm. The plot thickens.
Not every
Like Hijack's lungs.
like the gravy in my lungs.
It thickens.
It thickens.
I hear that's bad for you. Maybe not.
Okay, let's try this again. I'm reloading it for us. I'm relaunching Tabletop Sim just in case.
So Lim met his patron.
Yep.
Did you do anything else?
Nope, that's about it. And that's where we return today after giving Genfer a little bit of hiding, and we've made a plan to try to talk to Nazador, or figure out a way to.
Who's that?
Some of us are trying to talk to Nazadors. Some of us are helping Christopher with his thing.
Yes.
And Nazador is part of the 12?
12 Council, yes.
Count.
Hold on.
And what does he do?
We don't know. No.
How do we
most of us
learn?
don't. Hold on.
How do we learn?
I'm going to be one moment. This is getting annoying. I'm going to restart my computer.
Okay.
Okay,
So how did we meet
will-
Nazador?
Look at the bard spells again.
Okay.
Chime for sure does.
Now we're good. We're back. There we are. Feel free to try to rejoin the table. But where is it? Scene 1. There we go. There we are. We're alive. Just
I
had to
did.
restart my computer.
Hi Jack. I have a
Yes.
question. What is a spellcasting class?
I'm not. I haven't
Oh.
had any alcohol today.
Like a full caster or a half caster?
I don't know. I'm looking at my sheet and I just see spellcasting class.
Basically,
explain.
that means what type of spellcaster are you?
Would
Are you a
bard
bard?
make
Are
one?
you a warlock?
My
Are you?
spellcaster class is bard.
So I just had blank because I didn't know what to put in there.
As a
And
bard,
you're
your
spellcaster-
spellcaster class is bard.
I'm just filling out my sheet still. I'm finding blanks and I'm filling them out.
Yep. Anyway, as we return to the streets of Leichenstadt. Oh yeah, disclaimer.
I
That's it.
said that earlier.
Shit's gonna happen. Hell yeah.
As we return to the streets of Leichenstadt. Out of all other places inside of Varenyaga, this one's one of the rather more nice ones, I guess. Buildings are properly furnished, the streets are clean, there isn't garbage everywhere. No people out on the streets doing blatant drugs. But something special about this place. It's certainly more on the magic side of the kingdom.
Great.
The streets are lined with silver ley lines, it seems like. Houses have floating ampules of light and heat, little braziers drifting gently off the ground. Small lanterns float through the city. Currently unlit, however. They just gently dance around, moving about. Buildings sort of stack upon one another. There's a normal row of houses, but it's almost like a house of cards in some spots, where a house is on a house is on a house is on a house. And it has all these spiring stairwells with a lack of railing, moving all over the building structures in order to allow movement throughout it. It's equal parts an art piece and equal parts a, how would you put, construction nightmare?
OSHA violation.
Yeah. But luckily we don't have an OSHA here.
Yay!
We have Orksha.
Damn it.
Alright. Due to the area we're in how close we are to the mountains. It's a little bit more chilly here in Leichenstadt. Not bad. A soft layer of frost sits on windows. The wind, it bites a little bit. But out of all other places so far, other than its lockdown situation where a lot of places are very shuttered up, and guards move the streets. The guards wear a sort of regal purple with golden sort of
Filigree.
filigree, yeah. That's the word. And
So
they carry
purple-
polearm type weapons. However, at the top of them, the tip floats ever so slightly off of the actual bar. It's a pole with a sickled top, and then the sickled top kind of crescent moons and breaks halfway, and then there's just like a floating shard of metal that holds at the tip. You're not sure if it's actually functional, or if it's just formal. As you are currently inside the market square, which has a very thin amount of people. What would we like to do?
Hilda's going to help Christopher set up their cart.
He's already set it up.
Okay, never mind then.
It's like the easiest thing for him. He literally touches a button and then it sets up.
What
I'm
do you
gonna I'm gonna ask Christopher. So, when do you need help with your fang?
Well, my friends, you've been talking about how you have your own little thing you wanted to do here. However, I suppose whenever you're done and ready, I'd be more than happy to ascertain your assistance. I don't know what you plan to do, and please, don't get into trouble and tie my name into it, but if you find anything fun and interesting, don't feel afraid to bring it back to your old friend Christopher.
Don't or do?
Don't be afraid.
Okay.
Well, I got time to help out, so I think I'll help out for a quick bath.
Yeah. I think we all could use it.
And don't take this the wrong way, of course. Don't die.
Thank you.
Of course.
I never include dying on my itinerary.
Most don't. But just in case, I prefer having living customers. Because the dead
Well, if
ones
they've
don't
got
buy
gold.
stuff. If it's gold, it's gold.
Okay. So, I guess we're gonna look for someplace to take a bath first.
Sure thing. Heading around, you do end up finding a bathhouse, of which it's a self-serve. There is cubbies that you would have to supply your own lock for, but there are cubbies. You put stuff in, and there's like two separated, splitted off areas in which you guys are able to go in, have a bit of a clean. It's an interesting sort of area. It's It's a carved out pool of water. Thin, maybe about a foot high. And there's a single blue. I'm pretty sure it's blue. Double check. I need to go
Oh,
here.
there goes Thrill.
Bye, Thrill.
Oh shit. I'm right here. Oh, wait, how was I disconnected?
Ask past me.
This is getting weird. Steam peer-to-peer failed.
Just be Steam.
Let me restart Steam VR, or not Steam VR. Let me restart Tabletop Sim and see if that fixes it.
There is a large bluish crystal, half submerged in the water. The lower half that is submerged seems to be glowing ever so gently, as there are 4 sort of obelisk type buildings on all the 4 corners of the pool. They're black and obsidian, and they have scrawling all among them. The pool is ever so slightly heated. A little bit more than warm to the touch. Take the time, bathe, get yourselves clean and dry. Some of you leave the baths a little bit more puffy than others.
Hild is going to not take a bath as she is uncomfortable in communal baths because of condition.
Fair enough.
It's very quiet. There's people, not a lot of people. Seems most people in the town are probably following suit, but there are those few who don't really think that it's much of a problem. They trust the cards. After our baths, we make our way out. Maybe a few hours.
Oh my gosh, we've been in there for a few
We've been in
years.
there for years.
Hild is, or is gonna be really wrinkly.
We're
For
all
an
gonna be
hour or
very
two
weak.
we get out of the bath and continue on with our day. So,
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Christopher and help him out.
how do you want to help him out?
He said he needed to get something done, right?
You did.
So I'm gonna help him out with that.
Didn't you say you wanted to go try to find a friend inside of the council? You wanted to figure something out about the magic war going on. Or am I mistaken?
I mean, the others can do that as I help you out. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Of course. So, will it just be you helping out old Christopher, or are we going to have more on our backs?
Wow.
Is anybody gonna help go with Aura?
Probably me.
To investigate the
Flick.
Naz and all that.
Going with Christopher in order to get all the potions he's here for.
I will help.
Hild will go with Aura because they probably could use a hand lifting all the potion supplies.
Aura will probably ask Hill to go with Seraph, just in case.
Yeah. I'd like someone to be going with me while I go look for Naz.
So those going to the Council of 12 is Seraph, Hild, who else?
I
let me
suppose
roll a
Hild
d4.
will if Aura requests it.
Fear.
Just in
Let
case.
me roll a d4. 1 second.
Okay.
Mika, could you please get out of my chair? Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to find Naz.
Seems Fear, Seraph, Hild. Fideli, which side are you going with?
Last time, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I guess I'm gonna follow Seraph.
All right. Chime, which side are you following?
I am gonna be helping Christopher.
Gonna help Christopher. Okay.
I don't know the other people.
All right. All right then. So.
Nice little even
Chime,
split there.
Aura, Flick. All right.
Mhm.
As one group heads off to find the ministry building for the Council of 12, the rest of you are with Christopher.
Well, looks like we have ourselves just a right bunch of people to help out. So, are you ready to get your backs into work with old Christopher?
Got small hands, but they're yours if you'll have them.
Yep.
Of course. We're looking for a little place known as Wanda's.
Wanda's.
Yes. It's
Okay.
a shifty little place, so whatever you do, don't do anything stupid.
Or he just looks at Flick.
Wanda is a fae creature.
Ah.
A pixie, to be specific. Very tricksy little fellow.
You watch as Christopher picks up a. What's the term? A roll bag.
Satchel?
No, a roll bag.
Duffel bag?
Nope.
Sleeping bag?
Nope. I think it's literally just called a roll bag. It's the
Duffel
kind
bag.
of stuff you kind of like put tools in.
Duffel bag.
No, not a duffel.
Toolbox?
No, it's the bag storage.
Handy haversack?
I've said what I said. Now you're just
Bag
being
of holding.
goofy.
Payday 2 bags.
Handy haversack is an actual item.
I know it is.
Yeah,
I already
indeed.
said what it was.
Alright, Rick's and Son just left, so I am assuming that in all likelihood all of us are probably going to be leaving soon.
Crashing.
Yep,
think
I
it's-
assume
I
we're
think
all
it's
probably
just-
going to be crashing
I think
soon.
it's just Steam.
It is just
Yeah,
Steam.
Steam might be.
Man, I
hadn't
love
fully
Steam.
restart Steam to fix the problem I was having.
Yeah.
So
One of these.
Fine. We use our minds, right?
which are actually very schwanky. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So he seems
Oh,
to.
those!
Yeah, a roll bag.
Yeah, I guess that's what it's called. I've never seen one of them before.
It's a knife roll.
Tube bag.
Two bag. Who knows? You just look up a roll bag. You can find it. Christopher picks up this leather bag, kind of puts a strap over his shoulder and then holds onto its handle. And he seems to take a cuff link, like a shackle, and he cuffs one to his wrist and the other side to the actual handle.
All right. Let's get moving.
All right.
It's called a knife case.
Yes.
I found that out using reverse search.
Well, Christopher, what are we looking for first?
Oh.
Hello?
Hello? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Christopher?
Said Christopher.
Christopher.
When you say what we're looking for first, what do you mean?
You said we're looking for a shop, right? Owned by a... What does the shop look like?
It looks like I'm not sure. I've just heard about the place and I know the name. I've never actually been here.
Oh. Okay. And Chime will start walking forward.
I just know it's in the northwestern quadrant of the city.
Oh boy, I hope I'm walking that way.
And don't we all?
Chime is gonna look around for anybody that looks like they know where they're going.
There are guards who walk the street. There's a few people.
All right.
Very sparse with commoners, though.
Kind guardsman. Hail.
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 What might I help you with today?
Yes, we're looking for a shop.
That
Owned-
doesn't
owned by
help.
a person.
A shop owned by a fey person.
Yeah.
There's a number of those.
Number. Goodness. What fortune you find yourself in this fair city. Christopher, what was the name again?
Wanda.
Wanda. You know what, Wanda?
I've heard of Wanda's. That's a very strange shop to want to go to, but what
It's a great
business?
person.
What business do you have at Wanda's?
We're gonna buy stuff.
Well, I do have to say, everything's on a bit of a lockdown right now, so your chance in order to talk to Wanda or even get in is probably a bit dim.
Don't worry, I have a reservation with her. She knows I'm coming.
Right. Well, then, it's northwestern end of the city. You can't really miss it. You'll know it when you see it. Plus, if you say you got a reservation, you should probably know where it is.
Right.
Yeah, well, he does, but I don't know. That's my first time to the city. Can you point us towards northwest?
I just head towards the mountains, man.
Yeah.
If you need to know northwest, just look for the mountains.
Good. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Or, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
You know that the whole place is on lockdown, right?
Lockdown.
We are aware.
You should probably get inside.
Oh, is there danger?
Yes, there's a criminal running around amongst the streets.
Oh, heavens. We better get to the shop and get home.
Alright, we better get going. Curfew's gonna be out in a bit.
Yes, thanks for your help. Have a good day.
Whatever.
British.
Walks on towards the mountain.
Why are all of Hijack's guards British?
They're not all British. We're in an area. People are gonna sound like a specific thing.
British.
The British or the town's guards in the Lupine were also British.
They were not.
Are we sure about what?
At least one of them were.
No, one was. All of them kinda sound mostly like this.
Trying to say that all the lupines sound alike?
You saying all the lines sound alike?
We all sound alike. Yes.
So they're South British.
Lots of places have
I
a
don't
sound.
know about that.
Oi, 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 governor.
They're what the British refer to as Burgonese.
Oh, great.
Hmm.
I'm gonna play you a little ditty on my lute
Wait,
here.
hold on. Is that British or was that Australian? I can't remember.
I don't know.
There's this on. Never mind. Not important. Continue.
I hang out with more Australians, so it's probably more show. I know about 18 different Australians in my friend list.
Yay.
Gross Australians.
Aussie.
Do the bunny people and Christopher follow me?
Probably.
Most likely.
So,
This is slowly becoming like a slur at this point.
what, bunny?
The bunny people. It's slowly becoming like a slur at this point.
It's not
Yeah.
a slur.
You bunny people are all the same.
It's like saying
What?
dwarf.
I will call them Louis.
Alright. As you head off, you find this Echo. Echo?
Echo?
Heading off, you find a...
Device cannot follow you.
Oh, I'm so glad the device can't follow us. Thank gosh. I'd be worried if the device could follow. Anyway.
This is not the first time it's happened.
That the device has followed you?
No. Oh god. Oh god.
Is it following you?
Happening again.
It's happening again. As we head
Anyways.
off, we find ourselves into this much more lavished area, in which we find a shop labeled Wanda's.
Wanda's!
It's got a lot of... It's like crazy plant lady level of flowers and stuff out at the front of it.
Hell.
And everything everywhere else is a bit frosty, but there's just kind of just small arid area around it that just shows a bubble of heat. And as you approach, you feel this waft of just warmth.
Flick, was that you?
What?
Did you? No. No. You didn't. It was
He
Ori.
did not.
Or did I? Rolling deception.
You didn't hit Flick. Trust me, I would know.
Rolling deception anyways.
You watch as Christopher approach. You watch as we all start to approach. You see the windows are all fogged up.
Like out of town.
Huh?
It?
You see Christopher starts to ruffle through some stuff. He says, "Well, this seems like the place."
Oh, good. And what again were you looking for here?
Oh, there's just a few stuff that we're here to pick up. Don't worry.
I got a
Okay.
15. I might deceitful.
For what?
Deceiving me if you did the thing.
If I did something.
You might have done something.
Strong, maybe. Or I didn't know that your brother was gassy.
He's not.
Chime, do you try the
And
door?
he ate. I will try the door to hold it open for Christopher.
It's most certainly locked.
I regret to inform you that this door is locked.
Oh, don't worry, I've got the key.
You watch as Christopher reaches into his bag, kind of making sure it's a bit more concealed than a regular. As he reaches in, he pulls out what looks like to be a key made of bone.
For you, Melissa?
He walks up to the door. It looks way too big to fit into the lock that the door has. He points it at the door, and he turns the key.
For you are.
Everything in a 30-foot area goes quiet.
Oh, there goes Bertle.
You don't need to comment every time.
Just making sure that everyone is aware.
I'm still here. It's just tabletop.
Just tabletop. I don't know it's tabletop.
Yeah.
As after a second, sound comes back. As Christopher turns the knob and opens the door.
You ever climb a really tall mountain so high and then you're kind of pumped?
I can't say I have.
It's just like this.
I feel like I should be concerned, but I'm not going to be.
About what?
About the whole sound going away for a few seconds.
Don't be.
I'm not.
Good.
Just weird.
It's no more weird than you are.
You know what?
I'm pretty
Fair,
weird.
you know what? Fair point.
Just a quick reminder if you are actually being heard.
I am. I checked.
Double check.
I did.
Oh, we got a map.
Alright.
We got a map. Time to stream.
We find ourselves entering a dimly lit store.
Now, please try not to make too much noise. We are guests here, after all.
Or I just nods.
Right.
Her up a little
Don't.
bit.
He starts to unshackle himself as he looks at the forward tables and he says,
Well, I suppose this is what we're taking. Yeah, I have a few boxes.
and he pulls out 4 boxes.
Pick a table, start loading it up.
What? Everything here? Christopher, how rich are you?
It comes with the trade.
Okay. And I'll pick up a box. Go to a table.
Okay. Start loading it up.
Alright. Our skills are gonna pick up a box and quietly.
I don't think I have a photo for Christopher yet.
I don't think you do.
Where's Mr. What's?
I don't have a Christopher, but I have.
What's the name of that guy from Lazy Town?
I've got 2 limbs.
Robbie Rotten.
Yes. I want to use a photo of Robbie Rotten until I get proper Christopher.
Now look at this net that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. Go.
I'm gonna just look up salesman 5e. No, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. I'll make a proper Christopher token later. Until then, I'm gonna use a gold coin.
Hell yeah. That's appropriate. No, Christopher, it's everything on this table, right? I don't want to grab things you didn't buy.
Oh, just everything.
All right.
As Christopher seems to watch around, looking about.
We're totally robbing this place.
We are.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Aura allegedly knows this. Like,
I never said Christopher was a moral person. That'll do.
Robbie people.
Chime is 100% convinced that Christopher bought everything in the store.
Chime is innocent like that. I love it.
Christopher heads to the front table and seems to unfurl his bag. He watches Christopher pulls out a small, just set of things. A strange wood piece, some metal rods, or tubes, in fact. And he starts to put stuff together, pulling out a second rod that has a sort of cleaner at the top. He's pulling out this kind of like wooden groove and then a large kind of pipe type thing of which he screws onto something that kind of looks like a he's basically assembling some sort of gun.
I was gonna say, it sounds like a sniper rifle.
Something. He's assembling something.
Oh, Christopher, here to sell as well as buy?
Just business.
Okay,
I'm here
what?
to sell some things. I'm here to ascertain others. But nonetheless, I'm here for business.
Okay, what do I need to roll to know what Christopher is doing right now? What is he building? In regards to Faye.
Roll intelligence.
I was gonna probably suggest insight.
Or insight.
Insight. Okay. I was hoping for like history or arcana, but okay. Cause that what Hunter's Bane give me an advantage on.
It's not exact. No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be something you'd get advantage for because it's not actually fate related.
All
I will
right.
say, looking at what's being put into it, looks like it's a strange kind of just large block of what looks like silver threading. Or, no, iron threading.
Okay, so I roll a 17 plus which one?
Either intelligence or insight.
Okay, plus 6 because insight is higher than my intelligence. So 17 plus 6.
23.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Not nope to you. I was trying to bring something in, but the game was like, no.
Wrong thing.
What do you mean, no?
I hate WebP. Why is WebP a thing?
I know, right?
Web?
WebP.
I imagine all P is web.
Web. W-E-P.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
What the heck?
Or W-E-B-E.
What did you roll?
23.
23?
23 total.
I'll say with that, you know that Fae don't like iron. You definitely know that.
Christopher.
And he says it's just business.
He says we're just here for business.
He says we're just here for business.
You do remember what he is a part of, right, son?
Yes. And are like, okay, we're here for that type of business. I got you. I see.
As he cracks his neck a bit and runs his shoulders, a single bell on the there's a bell, of course, on the front desk, and he gives it a ring.
Or just puts on her mask. Like, shit.
Well, I finished up at this table. Should I get the other? You have more boxes.
Oh, don't worry, it'll keep holding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's
or will
trying to
probably
say
be
big.
done with it. Or it'll be probably be done with that table, so she's gonna move over to this table. Chime.
As he dings the bell ever so gently, you hear like something upstairs gets dropped. And Christopher holds whatever he assembles below the desk. As you hear like a door opening upstairs. And then you watch as a shutter sort of slowly undoes itself at the top of the ladder close by. One sec. Where is my thing? As I try to get the thing that I made. Oh, it's because it's fucking WebP.
Why are you calling things in the web P?
It's not a choice.
P.
I don't know who made WebP file out there, but I will find you. And I will hurt you.
Who invented Web P?
Who did it? Who invented WebP? Why invented WebP?
Google.
Fuckers.
Was it actually Google?
Google created WebP file format to make online images less bulky.
Yes.
God damn it, Google.
We gotta blame Google again.
You guys watch as the small creature flutters down as you hear a...
I'm sorry. My shop is currently closed. Might I ask how you've gotten in here?
You must be Wanda.
Yes. The city is currently on lockdown. Might I ask what you're doing with my displays? Are you here to purchase?
Well, yeah, that's the plan.
I suppose.
As Christopher seems to fix a pin on his lapel.
Dear. How did you get in here, if I can ask? I locked my door.
Well, our friend here unlocked.
How did you do that? Who are you people?
Well, hello. My name's Chime.
Time.
Christopher is smiling at her. He says,
Well, where exactly do you hail from, Wanda?
I find myself residing from the Fae. Most of my stuff here is sourced from the Fae, actually.
Interesting.
How did you open my door again?
I really wanted to get in, Wanda, dear.
Right. You... I do have to worry. Some of these tables were completely full before. You are sure you can pay for all this?
I'm sure payment will be made indeed.
as you watch as Christopher flicks something on what he's holding, and he lifts it up and he points it at Wanda and fires it. As you watch as this iron net launches out from it, grabs Wanda, wraps around her, and falls to the ground, and she just starts screaming.
No. No one likes a loud fade.
As from his bag, he pulls out what looks like a lantern. He grabs her and, while opening the iron net, shoves her inside of it and closes it really fast. And she looks really confused, and her wings start to flutter and shine a bit. And she tries to push open the glass door, and it looks like she's yelling, but it's dead silent.
Alright. So, pick up the boxes. I think we're done here.
Oh, but
Right.
I didn't get to that last table yet. Are you sure?
Oh, take your time.
Okay.
All for business, right?
Work is work. But one part is pleasure. Another part is just economic investment.
As he goes behind the counter, as Wanda's still in the lantern, it's just like looking at everything, screaming and banging, but it's making no noise. As he pulls out and picks up a small wooden box.
Ah, here it is.
And Wanda looks at Christopher with just this face of dread.
Oh, don't look at me like that, dear. You're the one in a tough situation right now.
Oro will probably do something to help, but that's the definition of fuck around and find out.
As Christopher opens the small black box. You guys doing anything?
As soon as I'm finished right here, I'm like, what are you holding there?
That's the question, wasn't it? What am I holding here?
As he starts rolling a little sort of marble-like ball in his fingers.
I'm just gonna pick up a rolled up parchment that was on the table and has a little bit of blood on it, and it's gonna go. Christopher, this one might be damaged. Are you sure you want that one? Might get a better price if you ask for a discount.
How about you have that one time?
Oh, really?
Go.
Investment on pay. I like this guy.
As Christopher one by one starts crushing these little orbs, and the pixie just seems to be yelling as tears are streaming down the face. As with it, he pulls out what looks like a very small... It's a toothpick in size, but it looks like a pixie's wand.
There it is. You creatures a little fun, aren't you? This is what we're here for.
As he takes it and he puts it in his little kit. All right, and he picks up the lantern, and he dumps the rest of the black box on the floor and stomps down on it with his foot, kind of smearing it. And you watch as Wanda just kind of drops to her knees inside of the lantern as there's just this face of just utter shock.
So I'm just gonna walk over to the wall. You want anything on these shelves too, or is it just the tables?
Oh, leave it.
Can I roll Arcana to know what the hell he just crushed?
Yes.
Okay, and because it's Fey related, I get
Because it's Fey-related,
advantage.
you get advantage.
Can I roll investigation to see if there's books about the things that he crushed? Wow.
Tell me what you roll, Laura.
All right, 14 plus 3. No, it's Arcana, so it's a plus 0.
14 total?
14 total.
I'm gonna say you're not quite sure. Not completely sure.
Now, what if I had an inspiration to that?
Sure. And I guess you can get guidance, probably.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Here, you need help picking that up?
Add a D6 and a D4.
D8.
D8 and a D4.
I'm just gonna act
D8?
like he's helping Aura lift a box.
D8 and D4, let's go. Let me re-roll that D4 because it got stuck.
Yeah, I don't got D6s anymore. I got D8s.
Alright. So 14 plus 5, so 19.
Those were hatchlings, is what they're called.
Ah.
He's literally a baby killer.
Yes. Those were basically the pixie equivalent of caviar.
Mm.
Oh, good.
However, pixies can't name children. They can't give names. And in order to have a child, it needs to have a name. Each one of those orbs had a name. It did not belong to them. Fays take names. There's many.
It's
Fays.
both. It is both sad, but also a good thing.
I have a question about the whole name thing, because I never really realized it. What happens if a Fae takes your name?
You forget it, everyone else forgets it. And they forget who you were. Basically, think total amnesia. You forget everything about yourself, who you were, who you are, any of your goals, who you plan to be. You get this complete sense of confusion and unknowing of self, and everyone who as anyone forgets who you ever were.
Oh. Dementia.
Yeah.
So we can't just like make up a name and give it to them.
Nope.
All right. Let's get on.
Or looks at the crush. Well, he just crushed him. Like, I can see why you're here for business.
Doesn't mean I can't get a bit of stuff while I'm at it.
And Christopher, these boxes are very convenient. They hold a lot of.
They're a personal supply. I don't sell them.
Oh, I understand. If I had something this cool, I wouldn't give it away either.
So we're
I'm
doing
good.
a good thing here, as well as stealing.
Well, taking from. Oh wait, we're not buying.
Oh no, payment has been made.
Okay, we bought it. See, not stealing. Walks towards
I'm
the
not
door.
talking about trades.
All costs that were due in this area and this place have been fulfilled.
Christopher picks up the lantern and puts it in his roll, and he closes it.
I have the most judgy, I'll probably be giving the most judgy, sassy face to him right now.
What?
What are we planning? Why do you do this?
Just simply here to pick
As
up
I give him, as I do the DreamWorks eyebrows at him.
As you all walk outside, Christopher kind of whistles as you watch a pseudo dragon flutter down in front of him.
Whoa.
He takes out the lantern and he hands it to the pseudo dragon. It takes it in its mouth. And he says,
Go on.
and it flies off.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
So, is the store just empty now? No one. Eh?
Christopher, you may want to lock the door behind us. Just we don't want anybody coming in and stealing anything.
Of course. We would hate thieves.
As he closes the door, points the key at it again. It goes silent for a second.
Alright. Let's carry on. You can help me put
That will-
some of this into my shelves.
That will never not get unnerving.
You know, I didn't think that stocking the shelves is what we were going to do.
Yes.
As we return to the other set, as we find ourselves approaching a Goliathing space. This very, very, very large, almost, I want to say, I don't know how I want to say, it's big.
It's big.
Is big.
Super Walmart?
No.
Oh. Like Six Flags big?
No, not Six Flags big. It's kind of like a town hall.
So, a YouTube gaming center building for YouTubers.
Sure.
That's basically a warehouse.
It's basically a warehouse. Great.
Do you
As
not know
we
Miss Beastly little
as we
facility?
find the sort of, what's the term? I don't want to say castle. It's not really a castle. I don't want to say mansion. It's just like a very big building.
Manor?
I guess a manor. It's an estate, we'll say. It's
Hang on, there's a word for this.
a kind of like a courthouse in design and size. Like a very
Cathedral?
big courthouse. A cathedral.
Yeah. Cathedrals like the big church buildings.
Yes. It is a cathedral.
Echo, 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 echo.
As you guys make your way to the front gate, there seem to be no guards, but as you approach closer, you watch as these sort of golems form. And they look down at you.
Okay.
The troll toll.
And I'm guessing this is the other group now that we're looking at.
Yes.
All right. Hello. We're here to speak with Nazador. Is he here? Hello.
They don't really say anything.
I'd-
Fear.
Uh-huh.
You know these creatures are...
Fear's looking a bit nervous, by the way.
Yeah, looks very
To the other
nervous.
people.
These creatures are not average golems. These are referred to as rock defenders. You know these types of creature, or this type of construct. They are just made to follow a string of tasks. If they're guards, they're probably supposed to make
Stop people
sure...
from entering.
Well, this is a communal place, kind of. This is a place people come to leave complaints and whatnot, to vote, to do all sorts of things, to fall before the council.
Okay.
I'm
You
making
get a
it
sense
confirm
that
now.
they're here if anything gets too fucky.
I guess if they aren't going to stop us, I guess I'm going to keep moving forward.
Hi, Jack. I'm confirming it now that they only say rock and stone.
Rock. One says rock, the other says stone.
Rock.
Rock.
Stone. Rock.
And again, if they aren't going to stop us, I guess I'm just going to keep moving forward.
You make your way in and you enter this large hall. You see all these paintings on the left and the right, 6 per side. Giant in stature.
Oh, we left the pot.
Now, usually everything looks pretty giant to me, but this is a lot.
Agreed.
I don't think you're here right now, Chad.
You're not correct.
You're not correct.
Oh.
You're at the other area.
You're the
Other group.
Yeah.
So we
Oh,
walk
Let's
down the halls. It's unnerving. You swear out of the corner of your eyes, out of just that peripheral vision, you swear you see some of the painting's eyes themselves following you.
Okay. Not the weirdest thing I've had to deal with recently. But not a good sign. I'm guessing there's some sort of reception desk or something around here.
Making our way through this space. Next one. This one? No. Here we are. We make our way down through the halls. At a certain point, it forks into 2 doors. In the center, there is what looks like a kind of book. You see an ink dot. You see an ink quill, and you see the book is filled with names, and times, and dates.
I guess this is whoever's used to schedule appointments around here. I'm gonna flip through and see if Naz might be available right about now.
Scrolling through, it's not really an appointment book. It's just kind of like a book. It's kind of like a check-in. Who's here?
So if this is a check-in book, I guess I'm gonna check myself in.
You write your name in the book, and you watch as a stone in the wall lifts upwards, and a small autognome an autognome type creature seems to.
You got muffled there, buddy. I can't.
A autognome type creature seems to wheel its way out, which is a very, very
Okay.
small construct, clockwork type being. And it looks at you
Hello.
as you hear it.
What is your mean for stay?
I'm here to talk with Nazador.
You are here to talk with the council.
Specifically Nazador.
Are you here to make a complaint?
No.
Are you here to volunteer for jury duty?
No.
Are you here in order to protest any tickets or any crimes you have committed?
No.
What is your meaningful appearance?
We're here to seek Nazador's help on a matter that may have the fate of the entire world in stake.
I don't think that will be in its database.
What is your mean for booking today?
We need to talk with Nazador for a matter of great importance.
Assessing meetings with council. Any available slots. Today seems to be empty in booking. You are in luck.
Excellent.
You all signed a name as you follow the autognome. You are brought into this large chambered room. You are on this lower section and you look up and you see this huge, just over the top 12 seats all behind this gigantic wooden table. As you are currently hearing a conversation. You're currently hearing a overgoing conversation as there are currently 5 council members currently here. You hear,
The current matter of this city requires a most attentive situation and assurance. Apoxis. We need to be doing more than just sending out our guardsmen for such a situation. Why is this such a big deal that you cry out for such a state of panic and worry? If this was something so important and so drastic, you should have come to us sooner.
a orcish man speaking out towards a elven man that you actually have seen once before in Rilf.
Huh.
As he speaks out, he says, I've done what I've needed. Domikit. Don't worry your head. I did not involve the council, as it's... How would I put? Not something they need to worry about. I have taken control of the situation. Don't worry. What do you mean, don't worry? You have a whole city on lockdown. Oh, you stress too much for a monk, you know. Oxus! As you hear another... Listen. We don't need to start feuds inside of our own walls. We're doing our best to keep the situation. However, if we let situation take over us on the inside, that is not good for standing. If Apoxis doesn't want to tell us what is happening, then that is his deal. What am I going to do? What are you going to do? Thank you, Avon. Whatever. There are 4 people. There is a orcish man who has been stated to be called Donkiri. There's Apoxis, the elf you guys are familiar with. There is a sort of... I want to say goblin. It looks like a tall goblin. And then there is one more figure who seems to be a... What would they be right now? A Aarakocra. There's an Aarakocra. The Aarakocra speaks out and says, well, situations like this is why the council exists. We need to take this stride in order to inform one another, Apoxis. You can't go doing everything behind all of our backs all the time. You worry too much. You all worry too much. You don't have to. Why don't you focus on your things while I focus on my thing? When your thing tends to inflict ours, that's when we start to worry. Well, if it was so bad, more members would be showing up. You only popped up because it's your own worry. Don't be. I already sent out a notice of minor consequence and convenience. It's just a simple thing that I'm taking care of. Besides, if you haven't noticed, I think we have some watchers. As the other 3 kind of look down at you, and Apoxis is smiling. As the orcish one sits forward, leans over, and says, "What?" And the tall goblin goes, "Is there something you need? Are you here for something? If you're here for any crimes that you're here to contest, guilty. They're always guilty. All of you. Guilty.
We're not here to contest crimes.
You're not here to contest crimes? Great, that's my job. As
we're
the
here
Aarakocra sits up and looks down at you and says, "What may we be of assistance to you for? Always happy to help commoners."
We're looking for a hero. Nazador is his name.
Apoxis looks over at the Aarakocra. "A hero, is he? At least somebody appreciates me, Apoxis. Yes, that would be me."
Yeah, I've heard all this. My friend TK told me everything.
"Oh. He's still around now, is he?"
Yeah, he owns a card shop.
"Out in Roto Vista, correct?"
Yeah.
"It's great seeing, hearing he exists still."
Yeah.
"What
But-
brings you here?"
Well, have you heard of what happened over in Rilf? The whole shit show with Thorandric trying to hijack the election there.
"I have not heard anything about Rilf. In fact, Apoxis, I believe that was your report." "Yes, the report is made, if you would read it." "I did
Well-
read your report. I was being facetious." "Of course you were."
Is this West's first character?
No, this is Nazador.
Well, then
Because
you probably know that Thorandric.
Nazador was one of Hijack's characters.
My sister?
oh, so I only remember West being the only bird person.
More bird people exist.
No, but I only remember West from the first game.
Are you trying to say that all bird people look alike?
We
Who-
have
no.
heard about this man. We've heard about him. However, in Apoxis's report, he was denoted as a... How did you put it, Apoxis? A low-threat individual.
That is the understatement of the century. But he is a much greater threat than you realize. He plans to infect the entire world potentially with the Blood Mist curse.
He plans to what?
You heard me.
That's...
From my understanding.
No,
From what we can gather,
that can't happen.
that's his team. Oh, he does plan to. He's currently hiding out in the Astral Sea, and he stole the Moonstone from Rilf. Or
The
some part-
Moonstone from Rilf has been stolen.
Apoxis! Hiding more from us, are you?
Oh, please, it wasn't important. I didn't put it in the report.
The Moonstone being stolen? Not important for your report.
It's just a silly rock. We don't need it for anything.
Seriously?
Well,
Hilda just closes her eyes and shakes her head.
Wah, wah, wah.
Shite reporting aside, that's the current situation. He's hiding out in the Astral Sea, and we're building a party to go after him and stop him before he can taint the entire world in this curse.
we must take action quickly. We have to help with this. Nazador, if we caught trail of every little person who threatened our world, we would be ever so busy. You come here to the council about a person who we've already deemed under my most
expert diagnostical skills, a minor threat to the council.
Have you encountered this person in the flesh? Have
I
you actually
have.
seen what he can do?
I was at the election, if you do not remember. I was superseding it. He did not seem a threat then. He's not a threat now.
He's the scheming type. He's planning things way in advance.
All types are the scheming types. But if we helped every single small group that made their way in here, we wouldn't be able to actually make note of the things that matter. This
Hey, Hijack.
has already been labeled not one of them.
You know,
Hijack.
he's lying.
Can I roll an insight to determine if he's actually determining, or if he's actually telling the truth about him being there?
Apoxis?
Yeah.
He was there.
He was at the election.
He was at the election.
We both saw
He
that.
was actually there.
Wait, if he was there, he
If
would have
he was
known that the riot happened.
If he was there, he would have known that the riot happened. He would have known
He
about.
does. He knows about
He does,
everything that
deeming
happened.
it not a threat. Still.
And he knows that Thorandric has the blood mist cursed himself.
Uh-huh. He knows all these things.
Okay.
And he knows that he stole the crystal.
He knows.
Or
yes.
moonstone or whatever.
So he knows
he's
that
just-
there's this whole scheme going on. So you know that there's this whole scheme going on that is literally going to infect the entire world with this super deadly curse. And you want to do absolutely nothing to stop it.
I am a teacher. I am not someone who travels planes in order to try to chase every little anybody who wants to pretend they're a somebody when they think they can challenge a realm. No. I think Diltalk's matters are their own matters. This is a Diltalk's criminal, so they have jurisdiction. They can deal with it. They made the problem. They can fix the problem.
All right, time for Hill to get involved.
Apoxis. We
Apoxis,
can at
was
least
it?
help with something. No, we cannot spread our resources so thin, Nazador.
Apoxis, was it?
Yes.
You know what I see when I see you? I can see either you being one of two things.
I needed that real quick.
I can see you as either a coward who's willing to do anything in order to save their own backside, or a potential threat. Which, if that's the case, how well do you think you're going to be able to do against not only all of us as a party, but potentially your fellow council members, if that is actually the case? Because as far as I can see, all the council members who are currently here do not have a good standing with you right now. And if that's the case, it's all of us against one of you. And if you're a coward, that means you're likely to make a deal. If you're a threat, that means there's no way for us to make a deal with you. So, would you rather be a coward, or would you rather be a threat?
I am someone who understands the resources of this council and what we can or cannot spend. And playing wild goose is not something we can spend.
I am
Nazador,
aware.
I know you are the adventuring type and you'd want to jump at any situation. But you are no longer an adventurer. You are, in all equal matters, a politician. And
Actually, Hijack, I was hoping to roll Intimidate on that check.
You can roll.
All right.
you are all equal parts politicianary. And that means you have a job here. You found your seat on this council. Don't abuse it.
14.
14.
Oh.
We do not have the resources.
As Nomkiti sighs.
He's not wrong. Not at all.
We're not asking for resources. We're asking for one person.
Exactly. That's one person too many. A council member, in fact.
Well, specifically, my party member is asking for one person. Honestly, I think we could do without them, or we could do without Nezador, and that we just need your permission to maybe get some supplies and we head out of your city up towards the mountain. But that's really all we need. But
Diltox
my friend
should be supplied by their own kingdom and government. We do not do handouts.
The problem is we don't have the time to go to Diltox and get their help. We only know of one way into the Astral Sea to go catch up to Thrandric, and that is at the top of those mountains overlooking the city, and we'll only get one chance. By the time the next opportunity comes around for that, the world may already be screwed. We get one chance to do this. Either we stop the Randric, or the world may be doomed.
You know how many times of day we have these people running in about how the world's going to be doomed if we don't take action? Every little thing, oh, the world is doomed. You need to do something about it. We've fought our fight. We keep our peace. That is our job. Now, at the moment, I see another group of people screaming wolf about a matter. If we took every single person who came into these corridors screaming about another world-ending threat, when I don't know if you've noticed, but the world is still rather intact.
How much of the world?
Do you
Because
see
honestly,
anything
from what I've
besides-
seen at this con, at the very least.
Because as far as I'm able to determine, there's a blood tree forest currently on the Isle of Diltox with a literal curse in the center of it. One of your entire cities is gone. You've got a troll on a bridge at the moment. Several of your cities are in such disarray that people are literally begging to leave. And the only place that I'm aware of that is actually of any safety on this continent right now is on the top of a mountain. Either that or the one single port you have, which is drug infested, and I have personally seen a hooker mimic. So you tell me if your continent is in a good shape.
You come from a place, the forest of death, and you dare mock our slums. You're no better.
And far as I've seen, considering the forest we just came from in order to get here, your forest is also death. And in your case, quite literal. considering that one of your forest gods was dead until we recently intervened.
He looks over to his others. Are you really going to make me the lone person to speak? Am I truly the only one on a seat to blame? There are 12 of us. We all do what we do. Yes, places are shitty, but do you know why? This continent a few years back was in utter disarray. Us at the council are doing our best in order to insect an order upon where we can. We alone are set to jurisdict over whatever portion of a continent we can fix, and the parts that we have, we've done quite well. Yes, a troll lands on a bridge. Yes, a continent has disappeared. And yes, we have slums. But there is only so much we can do from one tip to another. Unless, if you haven't noticed, the council doesn't reside over a continent. We are a single kingdom. We protect our single kingdom. Any other business in Varenyaga, if you have any other issues, figure out what jurisdiction you fall under. Because if you haven't noticed, the council only follows jurisdiction over Leichenstoff. Leichenstoff we have protected. We have done our work. We have done our piece. If the continent is shit, if you have such issue, fix it yourself. It's not the council's issue. We're doing our best here, on our side, especially when our resources have already been spent to Rilf to oversee one of your Diltoxian demerits. We're doing what we can politically. We are not... We are not allowed to be the powerhouses we once were. You see, if everything was my way, Goliath, if everything was any way we'd have it here, it wouldn't really be a good democracy. I don't make choices alone, so don't speak to me like I make them! Do you understand? My job here is ensuring the future prowess of magic in this world and in Leichenstoff. If you have an issue with the sickly in this land, blame the clerics! Blame those who don't find their time. Blame those who look away. We haven't looked away. So if you see a problem, why don't you fix it?
And I guess we will.
Very well.
We don't
We'll leave you be.
have the resources.
Very well. We will. All we need to do is get a permit, and we'll leave you, and you'll most likely never see us again.
You are getting nothing from the council.
Really? Not even a permit to leave your city?
We are in lockdown. I apologize.
I guess we better
Not
first solve this
allow
whole-
anyone entry or exit. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, come on. I guess we gotta figure this town's problems first before we can go and save the world.
Very well. Thank you for having us.
Wait.
What?
I want to hear what you have to say. Parksis is very concerned about what we have here. Yes. Well, we wouldn't be the people we are today, fighting for the people that we have today if we turned everyone away. We cannot supply a lot. We can barely supply the food for our own horses. But what we can do is listen to your report. Please, tell us about this man. We may not be
Alrighty.
able to do much, but at least we can keep an eye out.
I start relaying everything I can, excluding the parts where some of the parts that would expose some of our party as having the curse themselves.
And Aura will give a militaristic-like report as well. Also,
Aura.
Hild will also give a militaristic-like report in regards to a description of Thorandric, his actions, a physical description, a potential psychiatric description, and other things of that nature, also redacting some parts where it would expose blood curse in our party members, if applicable.
Nazador speaks up. He says, Apoxis. Anyone with this disease is noted to be a very dangerous sort. Maybe this should be something we put under our registry. Apoxis looks at Nazador, and then looks at the other two. They nod slightly, and Apoxis sighs. Very well. This man from Dill Talks. The kind of goblin, kind of gnome-looking creature. A little bit taller than both. It's weird. You say that he's finding suits into the astral plane.
Yes.
Hild nods.
And from what you've said, he plans to strike during the hot shell.
Yes.
I believe so, yes. At least we believe so.
We thank you for this information. It gives us time to prepare defensive measures for Leichenstoff.
The least we can do.
If you have any additional proof that can truly, any events, anything that truly can show us a value target of this man, because so far we have just heard an average hit and run theft scenario.
Told
Would
you
help,
everything I know.
but we cannot. Sadly, I have to agree with Apoxis. Find this person a high value situation. Yes, the most biggest nose is his theft of the Lunar Shard. And not only to speak, he does have the disease. Yes, this is true. That's why I will be bringing this matter to one of our huntsman guilds. People properly designed in order to take out people of the caliber.
All right.
In regards to any definitive proof, I am sorry to say that we have no physical evidence, only what we can say on our behalf and that which we have experienced through less than reliable experiences, such as potentially hallucinations or those that we've experienced in your forest of formerly death.
will do what we can here.
The best I can
I
ask
would
for.
like to somewhat apologize for the actions or the behavior of my fellow council member. He is very
I am-
on edge.
With apparently, I heard there was a killer roaming around, among other things happening around here. I can understand. I'm just trying to do the best for as many people as possible. I don't envy that sort of tough choices you guys probably have to make. We'll see if we
I
can help
apologize for
this
my
person
actions
out.
as well. I did not mean to insinuate that a singular one of you were responsible for the actions outside of the city. I was just making sure that you were aware of of what was going on outside of the city, and
Do not call me
hope
a coward. Try to instill fear upon me and then try to backpedal upon yourself. You've said what you said.
my apologies. I suppose I've hung around nobles a bit too much.
You know how it is.
I shall take full action for my responsibilities. I am sorry.
I wish you, from the deepest bits of my heart, luck with whoever this person is. And if the time comes that this person does prove a threat, I will start with what minimal resources I have access to, assisting worst case scenario preparations.
Understandable.
Completely reasonable. I wish you all a good day. And once
That's
again,
good
my
to know.
apologies.
We've got preparations to make.
Fear. You don't know why, but you get a familiarity from that strange gnomish kind of goblin creature. You don't know what it is about it.
He has been quiet the entire time.
You don't know what about him. You swear you've never seen him before, but something about him just sits still in your gut.
Okay.
Well, since we can't prove it, they're an actual threat, looks like we're on our own here. But we won't be able to leave the city until we deal with whatever killer's roaming around. So that's priority number one.
Do you have a description of the killer so that way we might assist you in that matter?
It was never denoted as a killer. It is just someone who needs to be withheld for information by the council.
All right.
Do you have any descriptions? Any information?
They are a Herringon. Black fur. And a mage. They are an arcane practitioner. For caliber, I'm not quite sure yet. I don't know why they're here. I don't know what they were looking for, and I don't know what completely they have found. But the council has secrets. Secrets that are dangerous.
I shall inform you if we locate this individual.
Thank you.
Do you by chance have a sending stone so we may contact you?
The council does not have such primal technology. I have one for personal use. If you need to contact the council, you can do so as anyone else does.
Very
By
well.
letter.
Better than nothing, I guess.
Have a pleasant day.
Make sure you keep yourself safe.
And you as
Okay.
well.
You watch as Nazador gets up out of his seat and seems to walk away.
Well, let's get to work.
As you all make your way out of the building, you watch as this almost holy gate slowly booms into creation. As just the sound of radiance powers out from it, as it slowly opens upwards.
What the?
As you swear you see this
Maybe that's
visage
Phil.
of an angel, as out walks the Aarakocra Nazador.
Maybe that's where all the budget from this kingdom is at. That one entrance.
One entrance.
Yeah, we had the budget for one fancy entrance in this series, and we're doing it now. Well,
As Nazador's in front of you. As he looks and he says, "Okay, I'm listening.
well,
If this is a matter that DK is willing to get into, I am willing to spend money.
well. Obviously, first we need to figure out about this person, so we can actually get out of town. Then we can continue our race towards the mountains.
The person described is Genfer. You all know it's Genfer that's being described.
The one Harengon we rescued from West's character earlier, but for some reason we never found out why they were being chased in the first place.
We did.
Well, we did now.
Yeah, we
but-
did. Well, we
Found
knew
that.
before.
Well, we never got we got the reason of treason, but never like a full definitive reason.
We did.
Genfer elaborated on
Oh.
He did elaborate on it.
Oh, I would guess I wasn't there for that. Sorry.
it. Genfer
Yeah, you're-
found out that he was filing through a library, which is believed to have belonged. He found a secret library, pretty much. And apparently, inside of it, he found old scrolls in ways that apparently could be used to reopen a portal across the equator. Someone has been researching and trying to figure out a way to reopen a portal across the equator. Someone on the
Wow.
council. In
Sounds
which
like
Dr.
late
Mazin
Guinness.
is sent after him. And as the Mazikeen says, he only reports to Apoxis.
Well, apparently we gotta find this. Where do we start?
I gotta use the bathroom.
Town seems kind of big.
Well, you said you need to get out of here, right?
Yes.
You're the only journey to
Uh.
with. I can help with that. Here, he hands you a piece of paper. This should get you out of the city, and me into a whole new load of trouble with Apoxis, but it'll help.
sure you'll be able to handle yourself?
Of course. He may seem like a hard ass, but he's a pushover.
Alright.
He just only acts. He acts the way he does because he cares.
This means the world.
I think. He's
Well,
either
we touched it.
a really big asshole or he cares.
Let's hope it's the second one.
I hope it's the second one. He's a teacher to like a buttload of students.
Yes.
It's remarkable how often that line crosses each other, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do what I can.
Alright. Hopefully next time we run into each other, it'll be under more pleasant circumstances, yeah?
Yes,
Love to play some cards with you sometime.
of course. It's just hard for us right now because, in all secrecy, there's something happening amongst the council. I don't know how to put it.
Kinda seemed like there was a bit of a schism. For lack of better terms.
Trust amongst one another has been pretty dim lately. I'm not so bright into the whole issue. Secrets are being kept. And since this sort has apparently riled our part, some things are being found. Though which we don't know what to do with. Figuring it out.
Hey, Hijack.
Yes.
How long has Nazador been on the council?
Nazador has been on the council. Let me look at my timeline. Timeline. Where's my spaghetti? There's my spaghetti. He would have been on the council for... Oh, there goes my timeline. He's been on the council for 80 years.
Would Hild have known of Nazador when she was a child?
No. Probably not.
Okay, I was just wondering because of either A, when she was before she had left, or B, from stories of adventuring, because you remember that part of her backstory.
Yeah. Maybe minorly, but it's not like something you could connect to the person.
Alright, fair enough. At least not as of yet, considering I haven't seen the physical connection.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Another point, wouldn't in the reports be mention of Aura and Flick?
In which report?
In the reports that Seraph and Hill gave to the council.
Not about their infliction.
Not about their infliction, no, but them
Here-
being involved.
We probably mentioned that they were with us through the whole ordeal.
Thrill, Thrill said that he specifically cut out Aura and Flick and
I cut
their
out-
thing.
I didn't say I cut out Aura and Flick. I cut out the any mention of their curse.
Yeah.
I meant I cut out anything that would would give away that they had a curse.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then
But I did say that they're there because I don't want to lie about the amount of people in the party
So
because
yes,
otherwise
they know about the involvement in Orin Flick.
okay.
Yeah.
Just checking. But yeah, Hild definitely would have mentioned Aura and Flick being involved, but not the curse.
And wouldn't Nazador ask them about them because of their last name?
Well, Nazador wasn't really.
Nazador wasn't
what
really.
last name does Aura and Flick have?
Grizzletooth.
It is Grizzletooth. Okay. They are part of the Grizzletooth line. So Nazador probably wouldn't care much about the Grizzletooth side, because he was more aligned with Draco. To him, Axel was just kind of there. He was more there for TK and Draco. Majorly TK.
Yeah.
What?
No, don't worry. Just plotting against you.
Oh, dear.
Wow.
So, is TK also a name of a character? Because you keep calling
Yeah.
Yes.
Phil TK.
I was very uncreative with my last character's name.
Yes.
Is it Phil or Thrill?
Thrill.
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 Because in Discord it's THIL. Confused.
Because someone fucked up writing it.
Yeah.
And Thrill has doesn't
Someone
feel like
finally
fixing it.
noticed. It was the
I've
same thing
been-
of when we. It's the same thing as when we changed Scout's name until someone noticed.
What did we change Scott's name to again?
I can't remember. Anywho, sometimes we change each other's names and wait for the person to say something.
I remember we changed it to something funny. I just can't remember what.
Yeah.
I probably should have pinned that.
Probably. All right. So.
Crimes.
Rhymes.
No way.
glad
No
that-
way. No way in the 9 hells am I gonna look that up now.
I'm super glad that Chime wasn't there for that conversation with all the hoity-toity peoples.
All the hoity-toity peoples.
I don't think he would have had much to add in that conversation.
Poor people. Poor people are fun. Anyway. I've got to make my way back now. Good luck. I also don't know how you're going to get into the astral, but good luck. And by the by, Mount Barnaboo is not under our jurisdiction. It is ran by a tribe of Goliaths, not affiliated with the council.
Well, hopefully they'll let us pass.
They're not the friendly sorts.
Pooh boy.
Yeah, I am aware of this.
Good luck.
Thanks. I think we're gonna need it. Hopefully we'll meet again.
Do you happen to know of any good bars in here?
They're all on lockdown.
Fuck.
Bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. They would all be on lockdown. Your best chance is
I'm
finding
seeing
a
a-
market stall.
I'm seeing a pattern with Mega's characters. They all resort to drinking at some point.
Not all of them.
I mean, the blue blobby guy was just an alcoholic. I think
No, he was
Gil-
alcohol. Therefore, he couldn't drink alcohol.
I
'Cause
think
it wouldn't
Gilgamesh
do
started
anything.
drinking at some point too after the
Nope,
whole crab
Gilgamesh
thing.
did.
Gilgamesh couldn't
Nope.
drink.
Gilgamesh could not
Oh.
drink.
This character has been drunk a few times already.
Yes, but for
Who's
a
the
very
skeleton
specific
you played
reason.
as?
Very specific reasons.
That's everyone.
Didn't the skeleton guy you played as drink at 1.2?
Skeleton.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope,
when
the
Mega...
one shot when I was to be like a DM or kind of like a PC for a boss fight.
Right.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
what?
I did
Half-
not
half-
drink during that fight either.
Half the characters Mega has played as is drunk in some way.
This is kind of the first one who actually drinks to get drunk. Rob was an alcoholic. That's fair though.
Technically, he could not get drunk either.
This is true.
But Ravel was able to get him drunk.
That's Ravel though.
That's Ravel, though.
I
Ravel's
was thinking of
Ravel.
Ravel.
Ravel was the only person who could get. Oh, Echo.
Echo.
Oh, apparently not anymore. Anyway, Ravel was the only person who could get Rob drunk.
Something. Can you say it again?
Alright. As we make our way back to Christopher's shack.
Here you go.
Ah, welcome back. Did you all get what you needed? Is your minds filled with the vast knowledges of the expanding universe?
Okay, why are you being so
It did
dramatic
not
there?
go as well as planned.
They talked to the Council of 12. That's a big deal.
Yes,
Apparently
that would
not
have
as
been,
big of a deal as you thought, because apparently their schedule was open all day.
Of course, they're on lockdown. You would have no idea how regularly busy they are. It's not that
Fair
easy
enough.
to run a whole town whose lifeline is magic.
I guess it's fair. But
Or the Underlife City at the matter.
I
Aura,
feel like I should
Flick,
be
what'd you
concerned.
do?
Oh, business.
That's some business. We got all that we were here for.
we went shopping.
We did. And by the by, I have prepared some mountain climbing kits for you.
Oh, excellent.
It should have everything everything for those who cannot survive mountainly vastness set up perfectly for them.
Prime holds up the scroll that's like just dripping with something, maybe blood. He goes, "Look, I got paper."
He has
It's
some sort of scroll.
yeah.
I'm not gonna comment.
Best you don't.
Anyway, we got a permit to leave the city.
Ah,
Hmm.
so you did bear fruit with the council.
Technically, yes.
Great.
Did you ask anything about the whole war of magic going on?
I do not think that would have been wise.
No, we did not.
It's probably for the better.
Probably we would have gone in and put in the target on our heads. If you would.
And you already have quite a big one on it already.
Anyways, we're well
Yeah.
supplied. now.
Anyways, yeah, we can go ahead and leave the city if need be.
Great.
Which I strongly suggest we do.
Great.
Assuming you don't have any other business to do here.
To my knowledge, right now, I'm good. I'm good. You know what? I'm good.
All right.
I just had one job here, and I might have a few more later, from what I heard from that guard.
Anyway, yeah, let's leave.
Of course. Let's get out of here.
Well, I'm staying, but you can go.
We might need your ring with our friend in it because
Yeah.
turns out
Claps. Right.
you do happen to have other rings, right? Because that specific ring, we need to make sure we can hide them until we can leave.
I do not have more of the rings, but I can
So I guess we
certainly
win until
say
you
that
leave.
You can borrow this one for maybe a max of 5 hours.
I mean, we can also just wait until you go leave, right?
Sure, 5 hours. Yeah, we can make do with 5 hours, can't we? Yeah.
As soon as I take the ring off, you have 5 hours.
5 hours before it comes back to you.
And everything inside of it is absolutely spilled out of it into a vast mess, but yes.
Mm.
You should ask before how it works before we take it.
Yeah. So, and how long will it take us to get to the gate?
I have no idea.
He takes off his ring and tosses it to you. Bye.
Well,
Okay. Let's get out of here.
He'll start
once again, how do you open the ring?
Do you really have the time to ask?
No. We don't.
Always a pleasure!
As you guys rush off. Making your way out of the city, you use the permit in order to get out. You're barely explaining everything. It's a confused fuckle. You guys run out of the city and continue on.
We've rallied everyone first.
Hmm?
We've gotten the whole gang together
Whole
first,
gang.
right?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, that's me.
We got Reno. We got.
We better not have forgotten someone.
For a
We
second,
got
it's
everybody.
It's like, wait, where's McFreedy?
We got Reno. We got McFreedy.
I would be angry if we left McFree.
McFreedy's
one
still
guy
at the
that-
bathhouse.
The one who
actually
knows how to open the portal.
I'm pretty sure we did forget someone. Yeah, we forgot someone.
Who did we forget?
We forget
Where's the dwarf been this whole time?
Dwarf?
the dwarf.
The female dwarf with the beard?
They're around.
No,
They
you
exist.
sure?
What about Grandma Bunny?
She's here.
She's a cat.
She's a cat.
Like I said, cat. Grandma cat.
Grandma Bunny.
Wait, that's your grandmother and she's a cat?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you're a bunny. Oh.
I have a cattail.
Someone hasn't heard of a cabin before.
Mhm.
Feel blessed. Anywho,
Or cursed now.
or curse. Yeah,
That's
it's up to you.
Why not both?
As we make way. out.
Flourished.
a curse that's blessed in disguise? What?
Anyway, yeah,
Sure.
I guess we eventually make our way out of the city.
After
Yeah,
5
Gord.
hours getting away, the ring shakes and shudders as Genfer
Oh!
falls out of it, ass over tea kettle.
I think that's my favorite voice yet.
Can I do a funny?
I'm gonna help Genfer up. Like, you okay?
Oh, my sinus. Yeah, I'm doing well.
All right.
What's your funny?
It's too late. I wanted to see if I could catch him.
Oh, you wanted to catch him. How do you want to catch him?
Purely by reaching my arms out, but they miss anyways.
You put your arms out and bunk. You tried.
Dang it.
Okay.
Are they taller than me?
Genfer? Gosh, no. He's a Haragon.
What do you... Yeah?
You're a Cabot.
Yeah?
You're way taller than him. You're
Wow.
You're in the 5-foot range. He's no taller than 4.
Am I taller than Axel then?
Yes.
What? I thought he was the tallest.
No.
Because Axel's like 5 foot something.
With his ears. Anyway.
Dang.
It's fascinating height lore.
Okay. Good news.
It
We're,
truly is, 'cause
we're
now I
out of the
got-
city.
Because now I gotta fix model heights.
Good news. We're out of the city.
Harangon's a short scout.
They're normal to short.
They're short.
They're normal to short.
Mostly short.
I read
Which
the
means
thing.
they tend to be shorter on the medium scale.
Yeah, but Axel's medium. He's considered
yes, but
medium.
shorter on the medium side instead of larger on the small side.
Don't you make fun of my size.
Can't stop me.
But yeah.
I mean,
Or
I could.
Viva la
You ga-
illusion.
You gave me the powers of Granny Snow. I could stop you.
Yeah. Or
If
picks
what
up
you-
Genfer.
If what you said of Granny Snow is true, I could just kick you because you are considered a god in this land.
Like. Okay. You good?
Oh, yeah, I'm great.
Okay.
What's going on?
So we got out.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
God, what a nerd.
we should.
Nerd.
Small boy.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Near.
So, we're out of there. Did you
Yes.
guys, did you guys, find my platoon members? Well, other than these two, I mean.
I just turn over to the others.
Suddenly McFreedy with all the
platoon
platoon members.
When we
Put all my
went
cards and
to
stuff
go
face down.
talk to the council.
Probably Mega.
I wonder if
They're under the effect of convulsion of nature. You're welcome.
I wonder if McFreedy found all the platoon members.
What?
What did I find?
Something.
I don't remember finding anything.
Did you find this stick?
No.
Oh, you did now.
Oh my gosh, I found a stick.
It was so funny. You got this.
Echo.
Echo.
I'm back.
Well, I'm very
I
happy.
wonder if McFreedy gets like inspired every time he does something.
What do you mean?
You know, like the inspired thing that you talked about before.
Inspiration, yes.
Yeah, he just gets that every time he finds something.
Maybe.
Ben
Wow, I found
McFreedy!
a stick. What a wonderful day! Inspired.
Right.
What is it, my friend John?
Are you excited to go climb a big rock?
We're climbing big rocks.
Yes. Very big rocks. And we have gear!
Oh my gosh! So what you're saying is, we get to climb big rocks and be prepared while doing it?
Oh yeah, buddy.
I'm so...
So, Genfer, how good are you at climbing?
Best day ever.
I cannot say that it is my best activity. I mean, like, I'm okay at it, but I'll never be as good as, like, climbing buildings as Flick.
You know what? That's fair.
Hello, my name's Chime.
Hi, my
I
name's
climb-
Genfer.
I climb the best buildings.
And for you know our friend Flick, huh?
Yes. I know Flick.
Mm,
You guys from the same Bunny Kingdom?
Yes, we're all from Diltox. We're from the Lupine. Yes, we're in fact we're all in the same kind of guild.
Guild?
Yes.
Yeah.
Guild? I did not know.
what, you don't know about the Bunny Guild of Bunniness? Where all bunnies guild together and plan to destroy the world, so it only ruled by bunnies?
World?
I never signed up for that.
Yeah. We're me, Aura, Flick, hi Hild.
Hello.
Guys?
Hild. We're all from we
Genfer, breathe.
Sorry, I forgot.
I love Gifford so much. His voice is ever.
I love.
We're all a part of the same guild out from the Lupine. That's in Diltox, if you didn't know, by the way. So out there, we're all kind of members and stuff. And there's all these platoons, right? So we're all kind of from different platoons, but we all kind of like train together, you know, and before they kind of put us on squads and whatnot. But other than that, my mom and pops also kind of. Huh?
What?
My mom and pops also kind of do a bit of kind of like herbs and that kind of repository stuff. Components stuff.
They cook.
No. Like
They're apothecary.
yeah. That's a very minimal way to put it. It kind of hurts, but yeah, we're an apothecary.
Alchemist.
Thank you.
Oh, you make potions.
No.
Rats.
They just sell components.
Yes. We sell the stuff to the places that make potions.
Ah, you're foragers.
Herbalists.
No.
Kind of.
Chime is just very confused.
We sell. No, we're an apothecary.
Wonderful.
We
And you're
sell all
fucking-
different types of herbs and sands and just kind of like weird things, you know, like quail feathers stuff.
General Good Start.
We're not a general good store. Stop calling us that, Flick.
Supplier.
We are a component export shop.
General Goods.
They're not general. Tell me where in the store you're gonna just find bat guano.
In the ointment section.
Uh-huh.
On bats?
Hi, back.
Pet store?
Pet store.
That's just insulting.
I mean, if they have pet bats, yeah.
I mean, I guess. Whew, it's cold.
So you're gonna come with us to the mountains.
I'm gonna what?
You're gonna climb the big rocks with us?
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Astral Sea.
We're going, huh?
That's the plan, anyway.
I'm sorry, what's happening?
Oh yeah. You know how you got yourself into a mess in the back in Lipcliff?
Yeah.
No, in Lancashire.
I remember.
Yeah, we got ourselves into a bit of a mess as well.
Great. Cool, great, awesome.
Pretty scary, actually.
Great. I love Scary. I'm like the biggest fan of Scary.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
rock.
We are tracking down somebody with the blood mist disease.
Blood mist disease?
Yeah.
Holy Nelly!
Like I said, scary.
Those people are terrifying, Aura. They're dangerous.
Yeah.
It's a death mission.
You know what else is terrifying?
What?
The tickle monster.
Oh no!
Starts.
Help!
Again for busting out laughing. Can't handle it.
Please, no, stop it, please. Please, there's nowhere to pee inside the ring. I'm gonna leave.
We're not in the ring. You're outside of the ring.
That's what I was saying.
Oh. Okay. Hild stops.
I think we need to start moving. Especially because we just are outside the gate.
We're not just outside.
You guys are like 5 hours. You're at least 3 hours away at least.
Well, we were 5 hours out because that's when the ring popped
We
them
got
out.
2 to get out. 3 more.
2 hours to get out, 3 hours further out.
So.
And we didn't get a cart.
So we're heading to the mountains. Cool.
Yeah.
Color.
Yep. So if you're needing to make a rest stop, I recommend you do it here, because on the side of the mountain, it's likely going to either not be an opportune place, or it's likely going to freeze.
I'm gonna be in just a second.
And he steps away.
What color is Genford's fur?
Black.
Send you a photo?
Black.
Let me find a photo of Genfer. Genfer's just a little dude.
Now, I'm wondering, why did people thought he was a thief?
Because he
he
read
did
something
steal
that he
something,
wasn't supposed to read.
Yes.
But that
He stole
doesn't really
information.
consider it a thief.
He stole knowledge.
Death. You think you're late on that book about the Minecraft's Redstone book? Death.
Death. When in doubt, death. Here's Genfer.
Your Honor,
Wait,
League
wait,
of
wait.
Legends.
Wait. Is it in general or is it on the table?
It's about to be in general. And D&D chat is where I will drop it. Here's Genfer.
Oh my god, he's amazing.
Little dude.
He's a little dude.
Little bunny person.
Little dude.
Little dude with glasses.
I love it.
Oh, okay. I am doing so much better.
Great. Anyone else need to go? Like I said, it's either going to be very opportune, or when we get closer to the top, it's likely going to freeze.
There's no way to get out of climbing the big scary mountain, is there?
Not unless
Unless
you're
you-
willing to go past a bridge troll and into a forest of literal death.
Oh, I love him, I love him, I love him.
Or if you can fly.
I can't do that yet.
Wait. Yep.
I've heard ways that people can fly using their arcane magic. One day, I want to be one of those people.
Can you make sparkles?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
He points at you and he points at you and he goes,
I can do many types of things.
and you watch as all the dirt on your armor falls off, and then you feel slightly warmed.
Oh. Ew.
But
My
that's
God.
basic stuff.
Does Guilford currently have any injuries, any bruises? Yeah.
No, he does not.
Cool. I'm gonna give him a warm pat on the back.
Do it.
Thank you, friend.
Of course.
Seriously, go now, cause it will be not a good time climbing these mountains. I'm not going to have you pee
right back.
on. I'm not going to have you pee on the side of a mountain.
People tend to what they may need to.
Uh,
To the mountain.
are we having like a marching order for climbing the mountain?
That is up to you guys.
Because if so, Chime should go in front.
Does climbing require strength
Requires more
or
concentration.
dex?
Fear will go
oh,
at the
go-
bottom.
Mountain climbing
Oh,
requires
good.
constitution.
He'll go last.
I have none of that, so
Chime really wants to be in front.
All right.
All right, if Chime wants to be in front, Hild will be in the back in order to catch
I
anyone
said
that.
I'll take the back.
Oh, okay. You take the back. Okay.
Gunthor's
then
right
Hild-
next to Aura.
I have no negatives, but I also have no positives.
As I was going to say, Hild was gonna take the back in order to make sure no one falls to their death. But if everyone, or if Fear wants to make sure that they're in the back, then all right,
Yeah, same thought processes.
all right.
Hild.
Can this be considered dexterity?
It's strength, dex, and dexterity for mountain climbing. You're not going to really have to make a lot of checks.
I know, but I have gloves of thievery that gives me bonuses on sleight of hands and dex checks. So that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. It's going to be more acrobatics or athletics type stuff.
Oh, acrobatics, okay.
So, I can't really say I've actually heard much about your eyes.
So is helping a Haragon climb a mountain animal handling?
I guess. As you all kind of gear up into some more warmer outfits, and you pull out you get all the gear out in order to start properly making the way up.
So I've got a +4 in that.
Wow.
What happens if I just get my winter coat?
That's basically everything you just got.
Yeah, it would have been funny. It was just nothing changed about us. we just have better boots.
Just better boots. Or is actually wearing clothing now.
I thought you were bunnies. I thought you already have the fur.
Now they have boots with the fur.
With the fur.
The whole
Plus-
party was looking at her.
Plus, we're Haragons. Not even that. We're Nordic Haragons. We should be just perfectly fine with the cold. We were born with it, molded by it.
Molded by the darkness.
Unfortunately, I'm a human, so this is gonna
I
be
mean,
a lot
look at
harder for
Axel.
me.
He goes out into the snow bare chested and everything.
So I do have to ask. Did I hear we were going to the Astral Sea?
Yes.
How are we getting to the Astral Sea?
There should be a passage that is at the top of these mountains that we can use.
Cool.
Only open for a limited amount of time.
Cool. So that means not only do we have to climb the Scary Death Mountain, we have to do it under a time limit.
Yes. And then once we
They're
go
really
into the
wobbly
Astral Sea,
tiny
we have to
wobbly.
fight someone we have never actually successfully landed a hit on.
Cool.
Ever.
Cool. Great. Great. Wonderful, even. So we have to
That's
climb the
why we
Scary
were
Death
trying to
Mountain
get Nazador to help.
very quickly.
Because,
Somehow
really
get
don't
into
have
the
any
astral plane on the Scary Death Mountain. Go into the Scary Death Sea. Find the Scary Death Man. And kill him. Is that the sit? Am I getting it?
Yep.
Man,
I'm gonna die.
they
We're
are
gonna murder him?
It's either we
They are
all
just like
die
me
or
when
we save the world. It seems like no one
Yeah.
is going to help us but us.
man.
I am back. What's going on?
They're just like me when I play Lethal Company.
Like,
So you-
literally, trying to get Naz to help was the one chance I think we had in the time we've got to get someone who actually might have a better chance of.
Use the mountain in order to get into the Astral Sea.
McCready knows.
Apparently the old man knows.
I know that at a certain time, at the top of the mountain, you can get into the astral plane. Whenever the moon is blue.
Did he just say what I think he said? Did he just say the asshole plane?
No, astral plane.
But when Thradric is there, it becomes
It's the asshole.
In order to get into the astral plane, moon has to be blue.
What? How do we make the moon fat?
Doesn't a blue moon only come around every, 100 years?
Yes.
And wasn't,
Wait.
the previous one maybe, I don't know, how long ago was it?
Arena.
It was maybe about 40 years ago.
Great, so we just have to wait, what, 160 years?
I'm supposed to be the bum one on the party. What are you doing?
I'm not a bum. I'm a realist.
Yeah. I think Mifree has an idea, but
I have absolutely no idea. Wait. I have an idea.
you have an idea to fix our blue moon problem?
Yes!
We lost Chai.
Let me let you in on my plan.
And that's where we'll end it today.
Let me tell you the story of me old bones.
So until next time.
Good night.
Good night.
Yay! We helped the war criminal escape.
And remember, doing crime
Peter.
is legal when you get caught.
Yeah.
Just don't get caught. It's that easy, boys.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Peter, we had to
until next time. Sweet dreams.